Jeff, why do you have that mask on? You want to try saying that with the mask off?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I said, you know, we like movie monsters, right? Like
Yes.
Frankenstein, vampires, Dracula, the Mummy.
Right.
What would happen
Okay.
when the movie monsters that are made don't quite fit the A-lister villainy?
Oh, they get relegated to the universe of B monsters.
That's right. So today I thought we would talk about B-movie monsters that didn't quite make the cut.
You mean like the zombie beavers?
Exactly like that. So maybe Attack of the B-movie monsters?
Sounds like a plan. Right after this.
Welcome to Whiskey Pop. My name is Jeff.
And I'm Zane.
And today we're going to talk about B-movie monsters, or what we like to call Attack of the B-movie monster.
Yeah, I think that's what we like to call it.
Attack of the B-movie monster?
Attack of the B-movie monster.
I think we should call it Attack of the B-movie monster.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good. So before we do that,
We do have something we have to do.
whiskey.
And what is that whiskey, Jeffrey?
The whiskey today is Jack Daniel's Bonded Tennessee whiskey. This is the bottle and bond that came out, what, this year?
If you say so.
For Jack Daniels, I think it was this year. It feels like this year has been a really long, weird year.
There's been, you know, some kerfuffles.
Yeah, so this kerfuffle finally ended up on our table.
I love going out into the forest and looking for kerfuffles, but you have to take a pig to do it.
Aren't those truffles?
Oh, there you go.
Well, this truffle we're gonna try. You see, ready to try this?
I am so ready.
Let's go in and smell this.
Oh,
We're gonna try
whoa,
it. Whoa.
I didn't
Smell it,
taste
try
it.
it.
I smell. Okay, we're gonna.
Let's try it.
Let's try it. We're gonna smell it.
We're gonna. Well, we are.
No, we're not. We're just gonna
We're
try
just
it.
fucking drink it. So we're gonna review this later this week on.
Second pour.
But for now, we're gonna talk about something way more interesting.
B-listers.
What do you think the fascination with B-movie monsters is? How do we even get those?
I think it's just we have an insatiable love for this genre, monster
Just
genre.
really bad monsters.
And so you just like, people are like, hey, okay, what happens when you cross a tortoise with your typical vampire?
Ooh, wait, that's not a bad idea. Don't give away all the good ideas.
Yeah, so then they come up with something completely random.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Vampires.
That's right.
It feels like sometimes to me, it's like they just like, hey, we have all these extra costumes sitting around. What do you do with it?
You sell all your good Godzilla stuff to another company and then they make Ultraman.
Oh, that's very true, actually, too.
This is what they probably did. It was like, hey, we got a little bit of a creature of the Black Lagoon over there. Why don't we turn that into something else?
I mean, even some of that stuff ended up in like Star Wars movies. Where they use old B-movie, costumes and ended up in like the cantina.
Yeah, well, that's where we get all of our...
Of course. So our first one today is one I know neither of us have seen.
The cult classic.
But I can promise you, after seeing this trailer, we're gonna watch this movie. And I'm talking about Zombievers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sold. I'm sold.
The
I'm already in.
trope.
Already in. Oh, I'm in.
There it is.
Looks like a beaver dam.
Oh, that's a beaver dam.
You girls from out of town?
We're staying over there at my cousin's place. We were looking for beavers.
Is that girl topless?
Well, hell, ain't we all?
Ain't we all? Ain't we all looking for beavers?
God darn.
What was that?
Cabin fever of the ring.
Someone in there? Hello?
So, is that me for taking a shower?
Can we please go swimming now?
No, there's beavers on the loose.
Ever occurred to any of you that there might be more beavers?
That totally would be us in a beaver movie.
Never seen a real beaver before, close.
Oh, I knew that dog wasn't gonna make it.
Do not turn against each other right now. That is exactly what the beavers would want.
I kind of want to see that scene finish out. Is there any way we can go back and just watch that scene?
That is wrong.
It's like two beaver battles right there. She's a little long in the tooth.
I mean, really?
Wah, wah, wah.
Don't tell me for a minute you're not at least somewhat.
Oh, this one's gonna be the humor horror.
I mean, the comedic horror
The
film.
comedic horror film.
I mean, listen, if you're gonna open up with scantily clad girls in bikinis
In the woods.
in the woods,
And it's some horror flick, you know what's gonna happen.
you know we're all in. I mean,
And we were actually out here. We were out here for beavers.
aren't we all, man?
Goddamn. I just walk around with my hat and my high-powered rifle in the middle of woods that you can't see farther than 20 feet if you're looking through a scope.
Looking for beavers.
Well, hell, ain't we all?
Any girl that shows her stuff in a horror movie,
Ding ding.
they die.
She's gonna die, but in
The
a
ones
really
that,
cool way.
Yeah, but the ones that don't do that, they're the ones that survive. So you
Yeah.
already pretty much know how this is gonna go.
This is why when
Maybe
you,
they'll surprise us with this one.
this is why you should be hanging out with Velma. You know, she might be a little oddball, but
She's gonna be a survivor.
you know, she's a freaky in the Mystery Machine.
What the hell are you talking about? Zoinks, buddy!
Okay, so our next one. This is a classic. It's a cult classic, believe it or not.
It is a cult classic. Now,
Yeah.
I've seen this movie,
I've seen this movie too. It's been a while.
Attack of the Killer Apples, because
No.
nobody can tell what you're doing when it's throwing
Attack
them down.
of what?
A Killer Tomatoes.
Mhm.
Across this great nation, almost everyone has been affected in one way or another by this terrible tomato onslaught. Mrs. Williams, I understand your husband is missing.
Yes,
Do you think
he
he's
is.
dead?
Well, I
Will you
told-
miss him?
Well,
Will you marry again? What if he's laying in a ditch somewhere, with both his legs broken, calling your name? You will have to find another man, you know. You're no spring chicken.
You're no spring
That's a
chicken.
little harsh.
The nation is in chaos. Death and destruction sweeps the country. Foursquare Productions presents perhaps the funniest film ever made. Attack
Of the Killer Tomatoes.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You've never seen
How is this a thing?
I don't know, but it's kind of awesome.
Oh, it's a giant tomato. Did you actually ever see a mouth on this thing?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
look, this guy's getting eaten. No, there's no mouth.
But thank God for Pudge. He's gonna get us through it all.
This is like what's his name from Anchorman.
Oh, yeah. That's actually right.
Olive lamp.
Dixon is getting close.
Or Squiggy in a suit.
Or something.
No, wait. What the hell's going on here? That has nothing to do with tomatoes.
Who could it be? The girl reporter? The ad executive? The press secretary? Or does it go higher?
Oh, it always goes higher.
Join Mason Dixon in a race against
Mason
time
Dixon
as he
line?
battles to save the world.
Go, Mason, run!
Nature's
Holy
perfect
shit.
machine.
Why do I get the feeling that what's his name did all the voices for this?
Yeah, you mean, Bluth? No.
No. Yeah, that guy.
Bugs Bunny guy.
Yeah. We'll get that.
And I'm sitting there thinking Don Bluth, that's the artist.
No, Don Bluth made. Whoa. This movie just got better.
Did you see those tomatoes?
That's the biggest pair of tomatoes I've seen in this city trailer already.
It's the trope. It's following the same tropes. You gotta have scantily clad girls and people running
In the water.
Really scary,
Was there-
oversized tomatoes.
Was there actually tomatoes like in the water attacking her while she was swimming? Did I see
think
that?
I think there was. I can't turn it off. That's their noise.
That's why I think that's. Oh, what is his name? You know this. Still, I'm trying to figure out. So, how does a tomato become such a? I mean, are they from outer space?
I
can't remember.
figure if they got irradiated or something, maybe they would turn crazy.
So, like when they bite people, do they turn into tomatoes?
I think that's kind of something, maybe.
I really need to watch this film again.
Yeah, because I think they expand it in like the second movie.
Well, that's right. They did make more than one, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Revenge of the Killer Tomatoes or something?
I think so. I don't recall. I didn't see that.
Return because Killer Tomatoes don't revenge.
But in one of those, I was surprised because you showed me something of it, and it was Senior Clooney was in that movie.
Pepsi-Cola.
Wow, a Pepsi-Cola.
Yeah, you know, it's the choice of a new generation.
Okay, so this next one, right?
Oh my God.
You remember the movie The Fly?
Yeah,
A-lister movie monster, right?
That's right. I mean,
sort of.
Yeah, it's Jeff Goldblum at his finest, or is it?
This is Jeff Goldblum at his finest.
Oh, no, that's crazy. You're out of your mind. He's.
God, he looks
like
sexy on that lounge. I knew it. Shit.
So this, I guess, would be the competitor to The Fly, the Mosquito.
The disease affects both young and old. Every bed is full when they're doing all they can.
He was scheduled to take part in our experimental drug testing program.
Wait. What are you saying that your experiment?
I'm already telling you right now, there's not enough gratuitous.
Who knows what you get?
Oh yeah, this won't cut the scenes.
It's missing something.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
No,
we're almost there now.
Oh yeah.
Did she just bite it?
Yeah.
So
this is what you get when you experiment with convicts.
Oh.
No!
What the hell?
I mean, they're already revealing the monster in the trailer. You know you fucked up.
That explosion must have done something to him. I'm telling you, it must have altered his DNA.
Oh my God, my legs.
Hey, I know some people might pay good money for that.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh.
There we go. There it is.
There it is.
This movie just got 10 times better.
He wants to mate Tom. That's why he's looking for me.
Don't we all?
He wants to mate Tom. That's why it's coming for me.
She just wants to mate Tom.
You don't know what you're up against.
They're here.
How does it fly? His wings are like.
Hey, Mosquito.
No, he's not dead, Tom.
Meow.
It's not my blood. No, Ray!
Is it gone?
I'm gonna use my proboscis.
Did you say proboscis?
I don't know. Is that the right word?
So like.
Is that what they call that?
I really kind of get the feeling this movie really sucks.
It sucked right out of your soul.
So I could see this though. This would be better if you did like, you know how Jason versus Freddy?
Yeah.
They do The Fly versus the Mosquito.
Who would win?
Mosquito.
One's half man, half fly.
One carries diseases.
One just pukes on its food. It's bad.
Don't you think they could just get rid of him with a big can of, I don't know, Raid?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
like,
but no, we're gonna fucking shoot like
bombs and grenades.
Like military grenade. I'm in the police force, and I just happen to have a grenade launcher on the end of my gun.
And I didn't see any girls show up. We're just sitting here looking for mosquitoes.
Well, hell, ain't we all?
So, you know when a B movie is so bad, they list it as the worst B movie of all time?
This can't be true. Is there really such a category?
This movie's category is listed as the worst B movie monster movie of all time.
And the worst part is it's the second one in a series.
And we're talking about
Troll 2.
You're late.
Sorry, we had a small.
Why is everybody creepy in
I
this town?
smirk at you.
Here are ours.
Wait, was that one of those key parties where they...
You in our city.
Here, you can stay in our hotel, but we get the keys to your
You're telling the
car.
same story, Josh.
It's like when E.T. goes bad.
Powers of evil are very strong here.
What the?
Ancient powers of evil.
Transform this decayed form. What the hell was that?
Give me chlorophyll.
The kid's growing weed out of his fingers.
No.
And remember.
Man, them Ewoks look mean as shit.
Does anybody just not believe in carrying a big shovel around or something? You'd be all right.
They're eating her. Oh, they're going to eat me.
I see, that's actually kind of funny.
That's like the worst acting ever. Are you kidding
Yeah, that's
me?
funny though, right? Oh yes, yes.
Like Chester the...
We're gonna walk slow at you.
so dizzy.
I hate to say it, but this movie's missing something. I'm not quite sure what it's missing, but it's missing something. Was that the little kid?
Kids with a sweet tooth like yours love ice cream.
Delicious.
So do they fatten people up so they can eat them? Is that what's going on?
I think they're feeding them plant material or something. Oh my! That's gonna sting.
Hey! Did you see that?
I did see that, but you know there's gonna be like
He's being seduced by a troll.
Only you! For the sacred power of the magic stone!
So now we know that there's a sacred stone involved.
In bad acting.
Anything but the townsfolk. Yes, let's summon Satan to help us fight the trolls.
Were they using a Ouija board? If they use it, I heard they can talk to the dead. Now this next movie monster, it's kind of a newer movie.
Yes, yes.
And I'm really surprised that this hasn't just blown up to become a cult film.
Somehow it wasn't on our radar.
But it's on radar now.
What do you do? Tread lightly, ladies and gentlemen.
Nothing says scary like a tire. I'm kind of tired of this already.
He's got to roll up on you, man. No, not the children.
Oh, yeah, not the kids.
Humans. It's a Quentin duplex film.
Duplex film. Oh, that poor rabbit ain't gonna make it. I'm just. What the fuck did I just see? Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey, was that Weird Al Yankovic? Oh shit!
That was pretty great.
This is what our killer looks like.
I just saw it.
It's like a cicada kill noise.
Anybody
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Wait, is it taking a shower?
Right, like that beaver.
And watching racing. He's watching porn. He's watching porn. You ever get the feeling that sometimes things just kind of make you go, what the fuck?
The second movie is going to be called Rubber Retread.
I cannot believe. You imagine you walk into a movie studio, like, I got this great idea for a movie.
Yeah, and there's this exec going, oh, yes.
Yeah. So just
why haven't we thought of that before?
There's this tire. It's got telekinetic powers and.
No, what it is, you're a studio, and all you've been doing is making reboots for the last 20 years. And somebody comes up with a new idea, and you're like, yes, art.
You know, we're always complaining about why don't they quit doing all these damn reboots? Yeah. Come up with something original. They come up with something original, and you're like, can we go back to the reboots?
If you've seen Rubber 1 and 2, now you're ready for Rubber 3.
And if they do 4 movies, a whole car could show up.
That's true, yeah.
You imagine all 4 of these together?
4x4. Action-packed tire murder made.
I want to see like a monster tire one. Yeah. You know, a really giant one.
Yeah.
Well, hell, ain't we all?
Okay, so our last movie of the day, this is definitely one of those B-list movies.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think it's got a cult following.
Well, sure. I am almost 200% positive. We've even mentioned the movie in passing during one of the partial seasons or whatever of Whiskey Pop. So.
Well, see, even David was telling me before we got started that he was saying that he's seen an episode of Rick and Morty where there's these people that they use them. So, like, what are we talking about today? Talking about
cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
That's right.
Beneath the city of New York are living catacombs, an endless maze of subterranean tunnels, unfit for anything human.
Uh-oh, radiation.
Unauthorized for anything
Uh-oh,
experimental.
welding masks.
Hold it! They start moving up ahead.
With clear windows.
And unlikely.
Oh, that dog's gonna bite it, I'm telling you right now. Anytime there's a dog.
So,
Oh, I'm gonna drop my candies.
they're coming up. Chud.
Chad,
Did they say they're coming?
Stop, Jeffrey. Up.
Up. Oh, yeah.
No.
Chud.
Oh, forgot about how their
Basement.
eyes glow.
And your bathroom.
I think the shitter's full, Zane.
It's full.
The shitter's full.
But remember, the dark is their place.
The dark.
The night is their time.
Wake up.
And tomorrow, the only things living in the city of New York will be
Are the people, the bums,
The rats. Which are in the sewer that grow extra big and make another movie.
That's a whole other B-lister monster.
Then the alligator that's in the sewer that makes another movie.
Then they send the Ghostbusters in to bust the chuds.
Man, I got my chud busted one time and it was
I think that's called
ugly.
chode. I think it's called chode.
Hey, this is coming soon to a theater near us.
Hey, well, shit, we need to go see that.
Well, hell, ain't we all?
Oh, I mean, we have to admit that B-movie monsters are pretty lame.
Yeah, they're pretty lame, but you know, there were a couple of those that I kind of want to see this shit.
But I kind of feel like we need to go back and watch that Zombievers.
Zombievers. I kind of want to rewatch Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh, what about you? Did we miss a B-movie monster that we didn't put on here today?
Oh,
Because
I'm sure
literally
we
there's
did.
1,000 of them.
There's 1,000 of them, yeah.
So, I mean, we just picked ones we thought were...
Hamsters from hell.
That's real, actually.
Yeah. And let us know, because your opinion matters.
But be sure to like, share, and
subscribe. And don't forget, always ding his dong.
Because that's how you know we have new content coming out.
That's, yeah.
But also catch us this Friday for Second Pour when we review...
whatever the hell that is.
It's Jack Daniels Bonded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, applesauce.
In the meantime, you guys can be geeky, and we'll see you next week for Whiskey Pop and Friday for Second Pour.
Until then, cheers.
Cheers.